look at that. Ready? 1, 2.
Pete Helow makes a living capturing the moments you fondly remember. So what makes his work sharper than his competition?
I think I've always enjoyed photography, first of all. And from the first time that I got my little brownie camera and started photographing family functions at the age of maybe 7 or 8, I just always loved looking through the viewfinder and seeing people. Chin up to me, hon. Yeah, very cool. Okay, come to me, come to me. All right there. Cock your head a little bit. Turn your body that way. Yep, look back at me. Head up to me. Cool. As I thought about photography, I said, well, I could do landscape photography, I could do commercial photography, photographing product, but I kept coming back to people. What I love is capturing the essence of a person when they sit in front of my camera. And so ultimately I've decided that my business is going to be studio portrait photography, and that's what I do. In the studio environment, I know exactly where my lights are, the power of the lights. I have backgrounds that I like to use. If you were to look at my photography, you'd see that my focus is on very simplistic backgrounds, no props. It's all about the person. And so since I'm not doing environmental portraiture, taking people to the beach or shooting them in their homes or in their backyard on the river, I want everything to be as clean and as pure as possible so that all the focus goes to their eyes. If you look at my work, you'll be drawn into the eyes of the subject, and that's what I think classic portraiture is all about. What we've heard from many professionals is that our generation is going to be the least documented generation of our lifetime because everything's digital. And they're taking digital images, they're leaving them on their computers or burning them to CDs or putting them online, and that is all information that will go away and vanish. When I was growing up, everything was a print, and you have scrapbooks and photo albums. So when people come in here and buy a portrait that they're either going to hang on their wall or put on their desk, it's something that's going to last for years, 20, 30, 40 years before they start to degenerate at all. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That hurt my ears!
Capturing a person isn't as hard as the person thinks it's going to be. I would guess that 80% of the people that come to me say, I hate to have my picture taken, and I don't look good, and I'm not photogenic, and I just laugh and go, you won't say that when you leave here today.
Out and down. We're trying to do
Yeah, no, that's cool, very cool, and shoulder up, I even like that. Wow.
Yeah.
Kristen, you chin up, hon. There you go. Now look at them. Look at somebody else and not me. Kristen. What relaxes them is to spend time with them. You cannot have someone sit down and in 20 minutes have them leave with a great product. It takes us 20 to 30 minutes to feel comfortable with each other, and more often than not, the best photos happen at the end of the session, which usually takes about an hour. We spend between an hour and a half together. Kristen? There, cool. Christy, tilt your head into the group, Christy. Yep, good. Right there. One more. Great, great, great. All right. I do 2-hour sessions. My photography parties are 2-hour sessions, and what I thought was going to be for kids ended up being for girls' night out too. I've had 30-something-year-olds coming and having a wonderful time. Because of the time we take, you can't have a large number of people. It's hard to fit them in, so I limit it to about 7. So between 3 and 7 persons works best, and that's what it's all about. So from 9, 10, 11-year-old girls having a birthday party to girls having night out before they head out to dinner or going to clubs, it works great. And it's fun for me, and it's great for them. And faces here. Jillian, chin up to me. Real good. Oh, that's great. Oh, look at that. Look at work it. Jillian, up ahead. Chin up. Chin up. Everybody leaves with an individual portrait of themselves in addition to all the group poses they choose to do. And whoever hires me for the party has an album of 10 of the group session shots that I put in there with them. So they just leave thinking, wow, what a cool idea, and they're going to tell all their friends that they should do it too. All right, so one has sunglasses on, one doesn't. You want them both off or both on? Okay, we'll do both ways. Ready? And then take them both on the top of your heads. And here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Good, thanks. What makes the photography party different is really the fact that I let them do whatever they want. If they'll ask me for suggestions for poses, I'm happy to offer it to them, but I'm letting them run the show, and I'm just the photographer. I make suggestions, but it's their chance to spend 2 hours together goofing off and having fun. You know, that was that look. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, now I need y'all to come up about 2 steps closer. Yeah. Ooh, perfect. That's 2 steps.
For the big girls, it is.
Raising 3 daughters, it was always hard to think of the next cool idea for the birthday party for them. And I think that there's a lot of moms and dads out there that are thinking, what can we do for our girls next that's different? Up here. All right, wait a minute. Now I need to come down. Do that again. Y'all crazy.
Yes, we are.
Well, here you go. A photography party for 6 of their favorite friends to get together and spend a couple hours and then have memories that'll last them a lifetime.
And these images, when they come for a photography party, not only do they have something to cherish forever, but they have the memories of actually taking part in such a unique, fun event.
Right. The photography party really, and what's amazing is there are several times where the parties are bringing together people who don't even know each other, and when they leave, they are like lifelong friends.
It's a real bonding experience.
It's a bonding experience, exactly.
Oh yeah,
You can dance. You shouldn't sing. You can
Yeah. Okay, and the camera's here.
There we go. But nobody can see it because it's on the other side of the camera. I don't know why you're laughing.
We're so out of, you guys are so out of rhythm.
We are totally out of sync.
This is
Okay,
really
what
play, isn't it, right now? Because we're like,
I think that to work with someone that tells me I'm not comfortable doing this, and then to have them leave saying, oh my gosh, I would have never believed I could have looked this good in an image, just fills my soul with pleasure.
Here's a little 411 on the 904. Did you know that Pete takes an average of 300 to 400 images in a 2-hour session just to get the right one? Well, looks like he got me too.